Whoa, Bilbo, you're not supposed to fuck your students. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. My name's Big Cam, and another first time watch. Last night I watched Miller's Girl. And this one is interesting, very interesting movie from first time director Jade Halle Bartlett. And yeah, this one is interesting. On Letterboxd, it has an average of a 1.8 score, and geez, really not good stuff here on Letterboxd. I gave it a better score than 1.8 stars. We'll get into that in a minute, but very, very small cast. Martin Freeman plays Jonathan Miller, the teacher, or writer turned teacher. Student Jenna Ortega plays Cairo Sweet. Another teacher in the school is Boris Fillmore, played by Bashir Salahuddin. He was in a movie I watched recently, A Simple Favor, with Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. That was really good. Review on the channel currently. Her friend, Jenna Ortega's friend in the movie, Winnie, is played by Gideon Adlon. And then there's a couple other supporting characters. The lady that plays Martin Freeman's wife, the principal of the school in one scene, and then two other people that are in one or two scenes, but not very many. But this movie's basically just Martin Freeman and Jenna Ortega. So just recently I watched The Lord of the Rings and then the Hobbit movies, and you know, just to see Martin Freeman as Bilbo Baggins and then watch this a couple days later, I was like, whoa, Bilbo, you're not supposed to fuck your students, you know? Like, not necessarily that happens in this movie, but you know, that's the whole kind of vibe, is the taboo, promiscuous nature of it, like the forbidden. Ooh, I'm seducing my teacher, but is it wrong because I'm his student and I'm his teacher, or is it just a construct of our civilization that this is wrong, you know, or whatever. It's very, very dialogue heavy, but you know, if you're listening and you actually like that kind of stuff, it's awesome. It's very well written, and it should be for something that's supposed to be a writer in a literature teacher, and then a girl that's a prodigy gonna be a writer type of deal. So you know, it's very dialogue heavy and dialogue that's really, really good. And then the movie ends with real good dialogue, you know, like if you're expecting like action, it's not in this. But like the whole time I was like interested and then stuck in by the love story. And if you guys know that from the channel, my other movie reviews, I'm a sucker for a love story, and I always have been. Even if it's forbidden and supposed to be taboo and, you know, not supposed to be happening, I'm still like, ooh, go get it, girl. I mean, shit, I've watched fucking House of the Dragon. If I can look past some incest, I can look past a little teacher-student relations, you know what I mean? Brought this up to my roommate last night, and apparently that makes him really uncomfortable. And he was like, you're so weird, you like that? I was like, you're so weird, you don't like it, and it's making you turn into yourself and be uncomfortable. I don't know, I'm not so weak-minded that I can't, you know, flip it in my head and be like, okay, what if I was the student? It was a really hot teacher. Or even the way it is, what if I was the teacher and there was a really hot student coming on to me? Like, you know, even if it's not something necessarily you're into, you can still, you know, wrap your head around the idea of like, ooh, this might be, you know, taboo, this might be forbidden. And a lot of times, the things that you can't have are the things that are the best, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I'd love to know what your thoughts on this. This is now streaming on Netflix, and I was impressed, you know, and you know, not the best movie I've ever seen, but you know, for a movie that, like, I was looking for something new and just didn't want to watch something I've already seen again. And I'm getting to that point in the year where I'm a couple hundred movie reviews in, and now I'm like 100 plus first time watches, but now like almost 300 plus movies. I think 2 something, but like we're heading into November, you know, September, October, November, you know, this last quarter of the year here, and I'm approaching my 365 for 365. I think I'm going to beat that number pretty easily. But, you know, the rest of the year here, I kind of want to challenge myself a little bit more to do some more things that I haven't seen, you know, like coming into spooky season here. I know there's a ton of horror films in vampires or werewolves or, you know, that type of vibe, witches, whatever. Spooky Halloween vibe type of shit that I haven't seen that I kind of want to, you know, and it might as well be this year. I tried to do 13 Nights of Halloween last year. I don't even think I did any Halloween movies last year. Maybe I did, but I don't remember. But Halloween's never been my holiday, and then I tried to do 25 Christmas movies last year. I think I did like 6 or 7. But December was busy with What If Season 2 and stuff last year. But my goal for this year, man, is 30 days of Halloween and 31 days of Halloween and 25 days of Christmas. I would love to do both of those numbers. But Miller's Girl, overall, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Bilbo Baggins, Wednesday Addams. No. The girl from Iron Man 3 and Everett Ross. No. Bilbo Baggins. No. Martin Freeman, Jenna Ortega in Miller's Girl. You know, if, like I was saying, if you can get past the taboo of it, it's kind of hot. Kind of a promiscuous, kind of juicy stuff going on here, and very well written. Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars, about a 6 out of 10. Not the worst movie I've seen this year, and definitely, you know, an interesting film. Kind of hot, you know, and like they're smoking cigarettes, sharing cigarettes together. And I was like, damn, Martin Freeman. I can't wait to see him again as Everett Ross back in the MCU. He's been one of my favorite characters since, or favorite side characters since, you know, Black Panther 1. He was great in that, and then he was obviously great as Bilbo Baggins too in those Hobbit movies. Just saw those for the first time recently. Reviews up on the channel now, so go check out my other movie reviews, and thank you guys for coming on by and watching, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.